everybody. Hope all is well. Well, another episode of From the Becky Files. Yes. Wow, ladies, got a whole lot of Larry Lynn pockets out there. And they are angry, they are dusty, they are crusty, and they are broke, and they are looking for an opportunity. They're not going to go and build an opportunity or make an opportunity or create an opportunity. No, the opportunity is you. The opportunity is you. So here we go. This will be kind of short. From the Becky Files, Becky got engaged. Congratulations, girl. And then came the rage. This can apply to anybody. A little background. So this is a different Becky, okay? So this Becky here, her father was a physician. Nice guy. I mean, really a real sweetheart, I must say. He had daughters. One was real smart. This particular one I'll call Becky. She wasn't a smart one, okay? She just didn't take, everything was handed to her, just did not take life seriously. You know, my father, dad will handle it. He'll handle it. And he always did. So after attending like a top-notch school that you are guaranteed is like, I don't know, 99% of the kids go to Ivy League schools. A little background on her. She attended all that money paid, top-notch schools, and then it's time to go to college. You expect Ivy League. That's the norm. That's the whole purpose of attending that school. And no, she didn't even make university. She went to the community college. And that didn't work out because she had already withdrawn from school, but was leaving the house every day as if she was in class. How do I know? Because I was there when it went down. I was at the house. And her father, I remember I was sitting in the living room, and he was like, oh yeah, Susan. Okay, that's her real name, so her real name is Susan, but I'm gonna leave her as Becky. So he's like, shouldn't you be going for like finals? I already took him, Dad. So it's the three of us in the house. And he's like, I haven't seen you doing any kind of studying or anything. Then some later checking came on. I don't know. He was asking questions. And I think he went to her room and found something. It was crazy. And it turns out, yes, he had the paper from the community college. Guess what? She had already withdrawn. So she had some incompletes. Yes, she had some incompletes, and it turns out she had been stopped going. Ben stopped going, and he said, "You've been leaving this house like you on clockwork, just like you've been going to class, leading me. You've been going to school. Are you kidding me?" So yeah, she was like all the time because he was saying it was incomplete, and that basically it wasn't like she waited too as well when they couldn't get the money back. So she had already a whole bunch of incomplete, and she just had stopped going to school. Okay, but leading him to think, and of course he's supporting her. So a little background on her. Fast forward. Next thing you know, she meets this guy. I'd heard about the guy when they were dating. What I heard was that he was a, quote, golf hustler. All he did was he didn't have a job, no income. He came from I guess a family with a little money. But they said he was, from what I understood, they labeled him as a golf hustler. That all he did was go to the country club, play golf, and try to make bets. Oh, hey, let's put a little money on it and make a wager. So I heard that's how he got his money. All right? That was the word on the street. They start dating. Fast forward, they get engaged. It's been a couple of months. And it's like, wow. And like, well, they're young. And most people are like, oh my gosh, she's engaged. She's engaged. They're young. You know what I mean? He decides, and of course the father does not approve. He decides decides they should go out of the country and get married, go down to Mexico. I'm going to get married. So we don't need a big wedding. We don't need your dad's approval. We are in love, and it's going to be okay. I'm going to get a career going. I've got some money stashed, but let me go ahead and get you a ring that you got to pay for yourself. Yes. He proposed with no ring. She accepted, fed her a big lie. And so they go to a store, and she uses a car that her father was responsible for, and she charges up a ring. I think they said the amount was $10,000. When you have to buy your own ring, I say run. A proposal, you got to buy your own ring. I say run. What the heck you proposing for? I cannot wrap my head around it. Got to buy yourself your own ring. Then what's the man there for? That's a token of his esteem. Maybe he can't afford the most expensive ring. Still, nah, run. So he comes up with the idea that they should go ahead because the father, he talked about it, and that's how I heard the dude was a golf hustler. Okay, that's all he was. So the father was totally opposed to the marriage. They go ahead and go down to Mexico. You already know who paid for the airline tickets and for the hotel. Check this out. Again, ladies, beware. A lot of dust out there. So they go down, and I think someplace in Mexico, I think there was some Puerto Vallarta, I think, someplace like that. I can't remember. So they go down there. The night that they get there, he's like, hey, we should go ahead and celebrate. We're going to get married tomorrow. Okay? They get there, they check in, they're out partying and drinking, just having a good time and drinking, get back to the hotels and just boozing it up. Oh my gosh, we are so wasted. We'll get married tomorrow. We're going to celebrate because tomorrow we're going to be Mrs. and Mrs. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, Becky. She's all excited. That night, they got drunk, passed out, went to sleep. That night, guess what happened? Well, the morning. She woke up, and I guess because I know her, but that POS Dusty Dan Peter Pan looking schmuck, she woke up and he was gone. And his bags were gone. And the ring on her finger that she bought was gone. And the traveler's checks were gone. And her credit cards were gone. And all her cash was gone. That trash. And sure, the girl was quirky, cuckoo. Everybody's different. He left her in that hotel room with nothing. Again, he's gone. His bags are gone. The traveler's checks, he took them all. He even took any cash she had in her purse. He even took her cars and left her in Mexico. She had to call back here to her father and let her dad know what happened and that she didn't even have money to get back to America, to get back to the States. He took the traveler's checks, her cash, he even took her credit cards, left her there with nothing, and took the ring off her finger when she woke up. She had no resources, no way to get out of the country. He was gone. She gets back here. We've all heard about it, and it's like, ouch. Have you heard what happened? I'm like, yeah, I heard about it. I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I was at the house when this happened. Oh my God, can you believe it? There's just different things going on. Then I went into her. at the spa. And it's like, hey, You doing okay? He's like, yeah, you know what happened? I'm like, yeah, girl. Yeah, I heard. You all right? He goes, yeah. Just gonna go to the accountant and try to make. I gotta meet with Dad's accountant and try to make sense of all this. I don't know how. I guess he moved quick, but he'd even use her cards, so he got away with the ring, the traveler's checks, everything. I don't know how this happens. A mutual acquaintance told me that that little caper that he pulled, when you add the ring up, they were saying it was over $30,000 that he taken her for. And I'm thinking, $30,000? The ring was 10, and I guess the traveler's checks, he must have used the cards and the cash. And she was kind of bummed out. Of course, that's to be expected. And it just goes to show you. This happened a while ago, so it's not like recent, no. But it goes to show you there are a lot of men out there. They want to talk about women being gold diggers. Well, who in the heck won't dust? There are a lot of men out there that are also gold diggers. Oh, yes, they are gold diggers to the core. Dusty Dan is one. And then I thought about that. And then you think about the video I did about the drama in Palm Beach. What do you see? You see men getting themselves in positions next to women that have finances. That's what you see. They're getting themselves in position with women that have finances to get over. And Dusty Dan, Dusty Dan really be hitting, like I said, the last one. And the update on that one, someone asked in the comment sections, yes. Real quick, the update on Dusty Dan, the $1.25 million drama in West Palm Beach. I told you guys, he said he didn't want the house. Just pay him $300,000 or $400,000 and he'll walk. Well, I heard this week he changed his mind. He's still there saying he wants the house, which I don't buy. I think he's just trying to put the squeeze on her just to give him a quick settlement. So yeah. So he's still there, but yeah, he decides he wants the house. I think he's just trying to pull a squeeze on a girl. But yeah, so this lets you know winter is here. It's been here for some. This is what they do. You have to really be on the lookout. That's why if a man step into you with no, he can't hold his own. I don't understand any woman that's trying to hang with him. I can't understand that. The last story I did about the guy that shot the woman, his baby mother, the girlfriend, 9 times. What was his greatest fear? Not that I won't be able to get a job and take care of my family, nothing like that. Child support. So the Dusties, they have one thing in common: lazy users. This guy here, again, he didn't have a job. The word on the street was that all he did was go to the country club and just play golf, and then they called him a golf hustler. He goes out there, want to play a friendly game of golf. Next thing you know, he thinks he's slick. He want to go ahead and let's put a little wager on it. You guys, I'm a little rusty, but let's put a little wager on it. And that's how he was making his money. And then everybody pretty much found out about him. That's all he does. He was considered and he was labeled a golf hustler with no other means, no other income. That's what I heard. He was a golf hustler at the country club. And look what happened. So yeah, winter is here. Only thing is, it's going to get cold. As a matter of fact, I won't say cold. It's going to get freezing. And when it gets like that, these dust buckets, man, they really going to be on one. Oh, they're so going to be on one. The dust buckets are. So note to self. Note to self, ladies. It's so hard dating. If I'm going to tell you, if I was not in a relationship, I think I would just stay single. I mean, if you can't find something decent, it's crazy. So when these guys don't have it together, you can go for all this mammoniness. Oh, what we got to do is pull together. Now, we ain't got to do jack, but check him out. If a man doesn't have his own finances, he cannot take care of himself. What makes you think he's going to be able to take care of you? It's not going to happen. If anything, he will be there to use you. Real talk. So they say winter's coming. I think winter is already here with all this drama. What's coming, in my opinion, is a blizzard. A blizzard is coming. And these dusties do not care who they use. They come in all colors, okay? Black, white, Asian. Mr. Wong, he's been caught doing wrong. Tie that lady up and then try to leave the country, go to Taiwan. Come on. North, south, east, west is international dust. So note to self, a man steps to you, you need to find out, what does he do to take care of himself? If you don't see a stream of income, that might be your that is, in my opinion, that's the little, that's the signal bell to run. He has no income. Oh, he hustling? How's the hustling going to work out for you? He might end up hustling you. We got a little, he get his little hustle on. He'll do what he gotta do. And sometimes he got a little hustle on. He's gonna do what he gotta do. Guess what? That also will include using you. So note to self. Winter is here. I think a blizzard is coming. Things are getting worse. I'm hearing horror stories now, and it's like, I'll do a video on that. Oh my gosh, winter is here. But worse, a blizzard is coming. So this that happened to her, you gotta check. If a man can't sustain himself, I don't know what you're wasting your time for. I wouldn't even let him buy me a coffee. You cannot sustain yourself. Why are you in my face? Limp Pocket Larry is on the prowl. I said it before, said it again. They need the two P's, Miss Perline and your purse. And that's what happened here. Quick engagement, oh yeah, we're gonna get away, and look, she's paying for everything. Ladies, when your purse got to keep coming out, that's the clue for you to move about. If he needs your purse, you don't need him. You don't. So this here, the guy, I think, is just pond scum. He is the worst. I hope karma does come his way if it hasn't already. I hope it does. What happened in WPB? We talked about it this morning. So I was like, well, it might be a little karma. That is true. It could be. But man, I mean that's harsh. So I just hope on these dusties that karma also comes around. But yeah, winter is here. A blizzard is coming. Be on the lookout. Some of these men, they will get dressed up. They know how to put on a friendly face, hang out in the right places or with the right faces, and you think, oh yeah, okay. Well, I think I think he's gonna be an okay guy. It's no guarantee. When they come along with these pipe dreams, all these quick engagements, especially a proposal with no ring, I can't take you seriously. I don't see a woman that would. So listen, be on the lookout. It's too much dust is out and about. This is really sad, but these things are happening. These dusties are not capable of love. All they do is take, take, take. And so he got with Susan and he presented this fantasy, got her out the country, and left her there with nothing. So I really hope karma, I'm sure it probably has, maybe I just haven't heard about it, but I hope karma comes his dust bucket way, because that is just like, that's really low. He's already a low performing man, but to leave a girl in a foreign country like that, and to even take the ring off her finger, the ring she paid for. And in actuality, her father did, because her father was taking care of the bills. But yeah, so I want to kind of share that with you. Look, winter is here. A blizzard is coming. These dusties are looking for women that they can use and abuse. They will use you. They will abuse you. They will get your money and they will be gone. And it doesn't have to happen to you. But guess what? You can learn a lot. The stuff I tell you, you can learn a lot just sometimes by listening or observing other people. You can learn a lot. It doesn't have to happen to you. And that's the whole idea, to share other things that happen. So guess what? It's like, you know what? That seems like there's a common thread, or there is a thread. Thus, avoid it at all costs. You must. For your survivalship, man, look here. For your peace of mind, for your financial prosperity. Because these Dusties, they will get angry. You know what I say? Dusties bring death, they bring drama and trauma. The financial implication is too much stress to the nation. So be on the lookout. A lot of men are out there, they come with some smooth words. Actions speak louder than words. So when they come to you and they need to go ahead and learn all about your finances, and oh yeah, I'm gonna get you a ring. Okay, well, guess what? Well, I'm trying to work on something, get myself together. Well, guess what? Get yourself together, and he can come back when he's together, when he has a plan, when he has some finance, when he has himself together. But don't go for this line, I'm trying, I need a good woman by my side. If he can't make it without you, that's a weak man. If he can't make it without you, and he's trying to find some so-called queen to stand by his side, that is a true sign of a dust bucket. He is basically a user and a loser. So note to self. Note to self. Dust buckets, again, they come in all shades. And this is a Brad that did something very, very bad. So be on the lookout. They don't have any finances. Oh, I need some help. Guess what? Don't let them move in. Don't let them into your house. Don't even let them into your space. Because the many woman has, and they've ended up as of late. And you know what that means? That means death. So anyway, thanks for listening here to Simply Sat Here on YouTube. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to go ahead and share your comments in the comment section. And I am out. Again, be aware, be alert. Why? Child, be aware, be alert. It's too many dust buckets out there. And all they do is bring women a lot of pain and a lot of hurt. And I'm out. Love ya.